Other data on the state of our snowpack at Moores Creek Summit.
Hydrologists have been measuring snow here at Moores Creek Summit for about 39 years. And this year, on this date at this location, the snow is the 6th lowest ever recorded.
We're at Moores Creek Summit Snowtell Station, which is in the Boise River Basin.
Erin Whorton with the NRCS shows how the station measures important weather data.
We're measuring rain and snow, we're measuring air temperature, relative humidity, wind speed, snow depth, and we also, this is a special site, so we also test a bunch of different instruments here.
Today, hydrologists are measuring the snow to see how much water it holds.
The depth of the snow here is at 42 inches. Knowing what's here allows farmers, dam operators, recreationalists, people managing fisheries, a lot of the economic activity in Idaho to plan and be successful in their business endeavors.
Whorton is joined by others today.
Yeah, we just wanted to come up and see the snowpack and see if it was as low as we thought it was and get an idea of what the water year is going to look like.
Meyer says after last year's drought, people will need to be mindful of their water usage.
I think it's going to be a short water year for most irrigators, especially the ag guys that are trying to grow corn and beets. It's pretty safe to say that we probably won't get a full season unless the snow comes off right.
This will affect everyone.
The irrigators will be affected, the recreationals will be affected, boat ramps will be out of the water, flows down the rivers will be less, the rafting community will be affected. Everyone will be affected with this low snowpack on a back-to-back year, and it's something that we just need to all work together with everyone in this area.
With snowpack measured monthly here, the hydrologists will continue to use their tools to collect data. Data that will allow people like Myers and Hedrick to make important decisions for our waterways and irrigation systems. Now, if you're in the Moores Creek Summit area, just keep an eye out. You'll see this sign. It's asking people to avoid this area here. This is where they take a lot of their measurements, and so walking through that can interrupt that. At Moores Creek Summit, Kristen McPeak, CBS 2 News.
Thanks, Kristen. Very informative and a little bit scary. Now, folks, there was a flight that I took this last weekend. I showed you this video on Sunday, but I wanted to go into the backcountry to give an aerial assessment of what's happening, or the void of snow. That's the South Fork of the Payette River that I'm flying over right there from Garden City out toward Banks. And the elevation of the Moores Creek Summit is right around 6,000, 6,100 feet above sea level. This is the flight that I took from Idaho City heading up directly to Moores Creek Summit, and you get an idea of what's happening, and that is almost all of the south-facing slopes anywhere that's getting direct sunlight that would normally have snow on the ground has virtually no snow on the ground. And as we went up over the top of Moores Creek Summit, yes, there was a little bit of snow, but it was very, very patchy indeed. So the concern is there that the snowpack levels are not going to be replenished here anytime soon, even though the months of April and May can be very wet months of the year for the state of Idaho. So far, evidence has shown that it is anything but wet. So I think we have to start thinking very carefully